Now, while we're on the topic of making round things like wheels, again, I have to promote another plugin of mine, and it's not just selfish here because, trust me, I'm going to save you a lot of pain and effort if you model round things like wheels really often. And it's a plugin called Wheely, which you can check out over at mechanicalcolor.com/wheely. Click on Wheely and click New Wheely, and we can create any type that we want. In this case, we needed, I think, 16 or 18 spokes, something like that. We'll just start with 4 spans. You'll see what that means. And then our radius we could set to whatever wheel size we need. Hit OK, and here we have it. Now, the 4 spans are here, 1, 2, 3, 4. There are our 4 polygons, and the rest of this are just instances radial arrayed around a center. So now we can actually get started. Let's do a loop slice here. I'll just delete these middle polys, don't need those. Grab those edges, Z for edge extend, and pull those back so we start to get a little bit of shapeliness happening here. And I'll grab these edges first, these interior ones. Let's go to R for scale, and scale around the origin using Action Center Origin. And I can just scale that outward, and that'll keep these guys connected nicely and nice and radially symmetric. And then I'll do a change here, pull that in again using scale. And let's push all of this stuff out using scale. Looks pretty good. Scale is really useful when working with radial items in general. So now any change that we make to these ones will of course be propagated all the way around to all 16 of our other spokes. So doing something like the lacing we were just doing is so much easier if you can see what's happening in real time. So here, let's go to the right view, grab a curve, click here, click there, and I get to see it all the way around. We'll go to our front view and pull this stuff out so that it's where it should be in 3D space. Let's go back to the right view. I'm going to shift click to start a new one. Oops, shift click and then click. There we go. Go back to the front view. Adjust these guys outward some. There we go. So these guys are kind of crossing. We'll go back to the right view. And you can see that as I adjust this, I get to actually see what the entire wheel looks like at the same time, which makes this so much easier to design. Once I'm done, I can let's escape to drop that tool. And I want to see this as a total mesh item, right? So select this guy. We'll go to Wheely, over to Flatten Wheely, and this becomes one big mesh item. And I can hit the Tab key to smooth it out, anything we want. This works exactly like anything else would here in Modo. And then when I'm ready to edit that again, if I need to make a change, if we were doing this in stock Modo, we would have to delete all of this stuff and go back and do it again. Since we're using Wheely, we can just click this, go to Wheely, expand Wheely, and now we're back to having just these guys to worry about. I can grab these, move them around, and we'll see that happen all the way across the board. This is a much, much better way to work on something like this, and if I were doing this project in my own studio, I would be using this plugin, trust me. All right? So, yeah, definitely recommend it. Have fun. See ya.